evening. I'm Dr. Anton Reese, President for West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Welcome to the graduation ceremony here at WKCTC. Please remain standing as WKCTC student Kiara Moses leads us in the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards. Ladies, you may do so if you wish.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's how we do it here at WKCTC. Please be seated. So at this time, I will ask you to silence your cell phones during this special occasion for students, faculty, family, and friends. I would like to take a moment to congratulate you on being the first class to attend a historic graduation ceremony returning to the main campus since 2002. Congratulations. I would like to recognize our honored guests present this evening. As I introduce our platform guests, kindly hold your applause until all have been introduced. Our guest speaker, Mike Muscarella, Executive Director of Ambulatory Services at Baptist Health Paducah. Dr. Kate Sen, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Tammy Maines, Dean of Enrollment Services. Heather Coltharp, Professor of Mathematics and Faculty Representative on the WKCTC Board of Directors. Christy Pettit, Dean of Health Sciences. And Michaelyn Sample, Student Speaker. Special guests in the audience, First Lady Cornelia Reese, she's right over there. From the WKCTC Board of Directors, Erica Mehta. And Jessica West, our staff representative. Jessica? West Kentucky Community and Technical College is known for the outstanding success of our students, a supportive community, and a committed faculty and staff. But did you know that among our ranks are veterans of every branch of the armed forces? Year after year, our enrollment reflects an incredibly diverse population of non-traditional students with military service. Even better, we have several veterans among our ranks who serve as mentors to our student veterans. So in keeping with our proud tradition of serving those who served, we want to recognize all veterans present here tonight, including family, friends, and loved ones, by asking you to stand at this time to be recognized, all of our veterans who've served. Thank you so much for your service. Christy Pettit, Dean of Health Sciences, will now introduce our speakers.
Thank you, Dr. Race. Michaelyn Sample is a standout graduate of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program here at WKCTC. During her time at the college, she earned honor roll distinction and received both the Outstanding Clinical Graduate Award and the DMS Academic Achievement Award. She also served as treasurer for the DMS class of 2025, demonstrating her leadership and commitment to her peers. After graduation, Michaelyn will begin her career in sonography at Carthage Area Hospital in Carthage, New York. Please join me in welcoming Michaelyn.
Good evening. I am honored to be speaking to you all tonight. I want to start by saying congratulations to each graduate. You did it. You chose your path, you did the hard work, and you're coming across the finish line. You know, lately, I've been thinking a lot about the finish lines that we cross in life, the satisfaction of completion. But is it ever really that simple? You see, with each finish line crossed is a race that is over, a race that you got comfortable running, a race that you already know the path to now that you've run it. Moving on from that familiar place naturally brings along feelings of fear, uncertainty, and grief. I remember when I was growing up, I could never sleep on the last night before the first day of school. I would worry myself sick over what was waiting for me the next day. I would stay up all night thinking of ways to convince my parents to not make me go to the first day of school, and then thinking of all the things that could possibly go wrong when I inevitably had to go. What if my teacher doesn't like me? What if I have no friends in the class? What if I have to make new friends and all the kids think that I'm weird? And crazier thoughts like, what if I show up and it's not even the first day of school at all? You would think it would be too silly to freak out after 10 or 11 first days of school in your life. But it never became easier for me to stop fearing the unknown, that impending future. Okay, maybe you can say I had more anxiety than the typical kid. And I'm sure that my family and friends and therapist would agree with you. But we all know what it's like to be afraid of what comes next. Tomorrow, I'm moving to upstate New York, 922 miles from the city I've spent my entire 20 years of living. I am beyond excited for the opportunities that await me, and I feel extremely blessed to be joining my husband after 4 long months apart due to school and work. Again, though, things are never that simple. I'm now afraid of the new challenges that I will face and do not yet understand. I'm going to miss my community of people, my parents and siblings, nieces and nephews, all of my friends. I'm going to miss my classmates. The 12 of us have spent a lot of time together in the past 18 months. I've been so fortunate to discover 11 other people from different walks of life with different experiences that brought them to this same place. Here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we all had the same goal, to make a better future for ourselves. Seeing my peers overcome obstacles in their lives and hearing about the barriers that they had already conquered to get to this place has changed me for the better. I've learned so much about perseverance and the power of I can from my time here at WKCTC. And I will carry that everywhere that life takes me. I think that is the key to facing your next race. You must remember all that you learned from the races you have already run. In a real race, maybe that's a breathing technique that helped you last time, or maybe you remembered a carb load the night before because you didn't in your last race and it affected your endurance. In the metaphorical races of life, Maybe you remember the advice of a peer or professor as you search for a job. Or maybe you're inspired by your classmate who was a single mom, working full-time and going to school to create a better situation for herself and for her children. You think to yourself, if she can handle all of that, then I can do difficult things too. Remembering the things that we have been through and accomplished, that is what gives us the courage to face the future. I like what Eleanor Roosevelt had to say. You must do the things you think you cannot do. A simple sentence with a hard truth. To become stronger, to make that better life for yourself, to even have a chance at success in your next big race, you just have to begin running it. You have to face the uncertainty head on and keep going forward no matter how scary it may seem. Last month I was in evangelism training and a friend said to me, "Comfort kills calling." For me, this is faith-based, but it doesn't have to be. No matter what you believe in the room tonight, we can all agree that getting comfortable can lead to complacency. I want you to imagine this thought. I know I can run this race. I've already done it before. I don't need to try a new one because this race suits me just fine. But I'm here to ask you, what if the next race is the one that is going to change your life? What if the next race is what you have to face to get that career that you've been dreaming of? We cannot let being comfortable keep us from trying new things, growing, and starting new races. We are all here tonight because of your great accomplishments. No one can take away from you all of the hard work that you've put in. After tonight, we will all start new races, furthering education, starting jobs, maybe even switching pathways completely. But as scary as that can be, you can do hard things, and you should. After all, look where this race has gotten you. Once again, congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Michaelyn. It is now my pleasure to introduce this evening's guest speaker, Mike Muscarella. Mike Muscarella serves as the Executive Director of Ambulatory Services at Baptist Health Paducah and is a retired healthcare leader with more than 34 years of dedicated service. A doctor of physical therapy and longtime adjunct faculty member with the University of Kentucky, Mike has played a pivotal role in expanding health career education across our region. His leadership has helped launch programs at WKU and Murray State, and he has mentored hundreds of future healthcare professionals through Healthcare Explorer Post 2501, an after-school initiative designed for students interested in exploring healthcare careers. Please join me in welcoming our guest speaker, Mike Muscarella.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Let me begin with a story. There was a therapist from a large urban area on the East Coast who had just started practicing home health in rural Kentucky. One afternoon, after visiting the local public library, he stepped off the curb a little too early, causing an oncoming car to brake abruptly. He didn't think much of it. After all, he had the right of way. A few days later, he arrived at a new patient's home to begin an evaluation. The patient's wife opened the door, and after introductions, she paused and looked at him square in the eye and said, "I know you. You're the one who stepped off the curb in front of the library and made me stop abruptly." Busted. The therapist was stunned. What he thought was a minor moment had left a lasting impression. It took weeks to rebuild trust with that family. That experience taught him something profound. In small communities, your reputation walks ahead of you. And in healthcare, trust just isn't earned in the clinic. It's earned in every interaction, every moment, every choice. The story about the curb taught me about trust. But there were other lessons I wish I had known when I began my practice, lessons that go beyond clinical skills. First, don't spend more than you earn and pay off your student loans. Before my wife would marry me, she had one condition: pay off your student loans. At the time, in today's dollars, that was $63,636. Motivated, I moonlighted with various practices and built a budget and tracked every dollar and made sacrifices and stayed focused. And I paid it off. And we have been married 41 years. Financial freedom gives you professional freedom. It lets you choose your path, not just chase a paycheck. Second, as you begin practicing, pay attention to what you're good at and what you enjoy. Build those skills. Become an expert. You might pursue a specialty in your area. John Maxwell says that people will seek you out for your excellence. Develop that excellence, and your reputation and influence will grow into a successful career. Third, someone helped you get here. Now it's your turn. Many of those people are in this room right now. Take time to be a mentor. And this week, write a thank you note to someone who helped you, a real one, handwritten, maybe not in cursive, but something you can hold. When was the last time you received a note like that in the mail? It makes you feel seen. It makes you feel special. Be that kind of person to someone else. Fourth, you are a professional. It's important that you maintain your membership and support your professional organizations. These organizations advocate on your behalf in Washington, in Frankfurt, and across the country to ensure your patients have access to our care. Just recently, the American Speech and Hearing Association fought for newly graduated speech-language pathologists in their CFY year to be paid for those services. Medicare initially refused, but just 10 weeks ago, Medicare changed its guidelines, and those services are now being reimbursed. That's the power of a professional organization, and I've seen it firsthand in Kentucky for the last 44 years. Lastly, remember who you are because others do. Even when you think no one's watching, someone is. When I stepped off that curb 43 years ago, I had no idea how much people see what we do and learn who we are because of our actions. In the end, that patient and his wife became great friends. They became great friends because they were gracious and forgiving toward me. That experience taught me that character is revealed in the small moments, and relationships are built on grace. In closing, I am proud of each and every one of you and all that you have accomplished. I look forward to seeing how you use your talent in the years to come. Congratulations to you. Celebrate large with your family and friends. You've earned it. And to the faculty and staff, you are incredible. You have taken these individuals from being students to being our peers. Bravo.
Thank you very much. At this time, would the faculty please stand? It is because of their knowledge and commitment to student success that we are here tonight. They share with each graduation candidate the excitement of completion as well as the joy of achievement. Please join me in thanking them. Will the candidates please rise? Dr. Reese, I present the candidates for graduation, and I certify on behalf of the faculty that they have successfully completed all of the requirements of their prospective credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, as the names of the candidates are read, those graduating with honors and those wearing honor cords and stoles that represent campus and community organizations are noted in the program. We are proud that many of our candidates for graduation earned multiple credentials, and they will be recognized during the ceremony by their highest earned credential. Please refer to the program for specific areas of study. Now the ushers will assist the first row of graduates to the stage. All others may be seated. A professional photographer will take pictures as the credentials are received. Please refrain from coming to the stage to take photographs. The following students will be receiving an Associates of Applied Sciences: Michaelyn Joe Sample, Allison Renee Turashov, Amberlyn Danielle Tynes, Gage Austin Johnston, Audrey T. Wynn, Viva Wright Karnick, Allison Byers, Tiffany Rutland, Katie B. Stevenson, Maisie Draffin, Hannah Grace Vaughn, Kristen Brianne Hunt, Anna Catherine Vassar, Shelby Jean Towry, Haley Nicole Weldon, Melinda Dawn Krylek. Haley Faith McLaughlin. Skylar Charlene McGregor Bagarbro. Kennedy Marie Gaddis. Molly Brianne Dunkerson. Tina Dunkerson. Lindsay Nicole Lucas. Samantha Gail Frazier. Lisa Michelle Threet. Caitlin Elizabeth Gardner. Emily Kate Farrell. Emily Grace Shelton. Claire Shea Body. The following graduates will be receiving a certificate. Raul Alberto Mata. Brenna Jocelyn Kingsley. Cassandra Ann Benson. Peyton Swinford. Emily Louise Williamson. Shantanice Walker. Valencia Lynn. Kanisha Gorman. Tanisha Pace Wilson. Tiffany Nicole Bradley. Brandy Michelle Wigand. Felicia Michelle Coleman. Jody Marie DeRosa. Jalen D. Chamberlain. One more time. Naraya Kavas McNeil. Melissa Carter. Abby Ring. Kiara LaShawn Moses.
For the candidates to return to their seats, I want to take a moment to express my appreciation and recognize our outstanding staff, many of whom are behind the scenes helping to make today possible. All staff members that are here, could you stand to be recognized? All of our staff members. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge Monica Collier, Academic Affairs Administrative Associate, who is retiring after 41 years at WKCTC of service. Our outstanding faculty has played a major role in our graduate success. Your service has been exemplary, and we will not be a 5-time nationally ranked premier college in the nation had it not been for the leaders that you all are. So on behalf of countless students and our community at large, I thank you, faculty. I thank you. A special thanks to the graduation committee led by our own Mary Beth Head. She's floating around somewhere. Mary Beth, bring all this together, bring it home. Thank you. So let me take a moment, though, to talk to friends and family in attendance. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to also pursue your career and academic dreams here at WKCTC. Here's how you do it, by registering for spring classes. We have 3 start dates beginning January 12th, February 9th, and March 9th, and I'm confident one will fit within your schedule. Our admission staff are eagerly waiting in the Student Center with enrollment materials and swag just for you. So spend a little time with us while you're here to kickstart a lifetime career, because at WKCTC, we never underestimate you.
Would the candidates please rise? Mr. President, I present the candidates of 2025 for your confirmation.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah, I bet you are, I bet you are. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Kentucky Community and Technical College System and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I hereby pronounce you graduates of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. You may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations. Graduates, your credentials mean tonight you've achieved a personal mark of excellence, and it signifies evidence of achievement for your family and friends who are here with you. My congratulations to all of you and those who helped you along the way. So graduates, if you turn and face your family and friends, and let's give them a round of applause for being part of your journey as well. You may be seated, and again, congratulations. Thank you, Michaelyn, for an outstanding presentation, sharing your powerful story. To me, West Kentucky represents the face of America. You have a story, and many times there is indeed adversity. You came to our college and saw it as a place of hope and encouragement. It is our goal that you have the knowledge and skill sets because of entering our doors to create a better life for a better Kentucky. You see, central to the WKCTC mission, we teach, train, and transform with excellence to prepare our graduates to enter the workforce or transfer to a four-year institution, all ultimately leading to jobs. I'm going to ask Mike Muscarella, our keynote speaker, to join me here at the podium. Mike, thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring remarks, words of wisdom. And on behalf of the WKCTC family, the plaque reads in recognition and sincere gratitude to Mike Muscarella, 2025 Fall Commencement, December 16, 2025, being part of history here at WKCTC. Thank you. Graduates, again, we wish you great success, and very simply, we are proud of you. We hope you carry the feelings, aspirations, and words of encouragement expressed today with you and make this world indeed a better place. Now, graduates, I would like to be the first to give you the additional title of alumni. So on behalf of the WKCTC Alumni Association, welcome to a very proud and loyal alum family. We encourage you to remain engaged and interested in WKCTC and all that it offers. I invite you to stop by the alumni table in the Student Center to pick up your free WKCTC mementos. Stay in touch, let us hear from you, and wear your new title proudly. Friends and family, please remain in the theater and join your graduates after all have exited in the Student Center. Happy holidays to each and every one of you, and we prepare now for the next journey. Please stand for the recessional.